So you bought the world's most versatile blasting system, and you're ready to tackle some tough projects and get paid. Congratulations! The DB500 Mobile can blast with a wide range of abrasives, both dustless or dry. The ultra-silent Rotair compressor pushes plenty of power without much noise, and the water pump and quick fill feature reduce downtime and keep you running efficiently. We'll be setting up the DB500 Mobile S in this video, but the steps will be the same for the DB500 Mobile XL. The first thing to do is set up your blast hose and the dead man, which is the trigger. We'll go into more detail in another video, but basically you want to stretch out the blast hose and control lines side by side and attach them together with tape or Velcro, leaving plenty of slack at the nozzle end near the dead man so it won't be stressed when flexing. Couple the blast hose with the pinch hose and make sure to insert the safety pin. Couple the electric line to the connector hanging out of the control box. Now it's time to fill up your blast pot. You should always add the water first. You can use a water hose, but we're going to assume you're out on a job and you've already filled up your water storage tank, and we're going to use our water pump to get the pot filled up really quickly. First, we need to open the path from the water storage tank to the blast pot. Make sure the water storage tank valve is open, and open the water inlet valve that goes from the water pump into the blast pot. Open the blue overflow valve. It's the one with the metal warning tag on it. This spout will overflow when the machine has reached the proper fill level. The water pump is pneumatic, so we need to start the compressor. Make sure the compressor service valve is closed before starting. On the blast pot, make sure the blowdown valve is open and the air inlet valve is closed. This will prevent the pot from pressurizing. It may be helpful to note that these two valves should usually be in opposite positions. If you're not familiar with valves, know that inline like this will always be open. Turn the compressor dial to the on position. You'll see the control panel light up, and once the stop engine light turns off, you can press the start button. Release the start button as soon as the engine starts running, just like you would release the ignition in your car. The machine will need to idle and warm up for a while, at which point you'll hear the engine change and you'll see the pressure gauge climb. Now the compressor is ready for work, and you can open the compressor service valve. This will send air to parts of the blast pot plumbing and allow us to run the water pump. To activate the water pump, you'll open the small valve under the auxiliary outlets on the moisture tank. Pretty soon, water will start leaking through the overflow valve, letting you know that the machine has reached the proper fill level. Close the little valve to deactivate the pump. Then close the overflow valve and the water inlet valve. Now we're going to add our abrasive. Unlock the abrasive control lever so you can swivel the blast hose out of your way. Remove the fill cap. The DB500 holds up to 20 gallons of water and 200 pounds of crushed glass abrasive. So for a full tank, dump in 4 50-pound bags of glass using your handy funnel. If you're blasting metal and need to use the rust inhibitor, add 28 ounces into the blast pot now, unless you already added it to your water storage tank. Replace the fill cap and make sure it's locked. At this point, you're ready to pressurize your blast pot and start blasting. Make sure the overflow and water inlet valves are closed. Close the blowdown valve and finally open the air inlet valve to pressurize the machine. Now you're ready to blast. Ear protection, a face shield, and gloves are essential. Of course, you'll want to fine-tune the abrasive control lever and the blast pressure, and those steps can be found in some of our other videos. Hold on tight and depress this toggle to blast. Once you're ready to refill or shut down for the day, you'll start by depressurizing your blast pot. To do this, you close the air inlet valve to stop the air coming from the compressor, and open the blowdown valve to release the air pressure that's in the blast pot. Now it's safe to remove the fill cap if you need to refill. If you're ready to shut down, it's important to close the compressor service valve before turning it off to prevent air from backflowing into the compressor. Turn the compressor dial to the off position and the machine will automatically cool down and turn itself off. That's it. Now get out there, tackle some projects, and and make some money.